Welcome back to Immediately Yes. We are going to be reacting to a new artist that we recently were turned on to by Black Pegasus.
Shout out Black Pegasus.
Yeah, shout out if you have not seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Check out his channel where we react for the first time to REN. Now we got another suggestion from him to react to Money Game by REN. This will be the first time we've seen this video. We're super excited, so enjoy the ride with us.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theory, strife, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chain to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop. Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate. When they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets, they say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate, that's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered and murdered like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant. Cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent, I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat, the same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak, our opinions are our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right, in the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 a storm it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game.
That was really intense.
Whoa. So with Black Pegasus, we reacted to, I believe, 3 different videos. So we got a little taste. Black Pegasus kind of explained some of what REN is or does or whatever. That was extremely emotion, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It was
deep.
locked in.
Yeah. What do you think?
I was locked in the whole time, and then I was wondering if the person sitting on the seat was his Muppet at some points, and he was controlling him
Oh.
in his way of singing and stopping his music and telling him to go, and the person under the covers was following his every move, being controlled. But
Did you hear what he was saying? What he was talking about too?
yeah.
Yes. Those are
The
freaking
strong lyrics.
Yeah. For sure.
I don't have mental health days, mental health days, mental disabilities, breakdowns, and I feel like he really he can react and he can vibe with those type of people. But I also have dealt with enough people that I work with to where I sit in an office with them and they tell their whole life story to me and they tell me what they're going through, to where I felt it with them. I can't feel it in my personal life, but I can feel it for someone else who I know what they're going through, and they literally can speak for hours about what they've gone through. And that mental illness is an issue. And I love that REN is hitting on it in every video and making it aware, and that is not just something you can brush by.
Because that's what that felt like. To me, it felt like a battle.
Yeah.
An internal battle. He was singing and moving around freely because that's what's going on in your mind.
Do you think he was the person?
You're physically
Yeah.
feel like you can't do anything or change anything.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he was the person sitting.
Who was playing? Yes.
Who was playing.
Yeah.
That was him. He was.
Yeah.
I think that's. I'm so glad Black Pegasus introduced us to him because he brings this whole different
Emotion.
And oh my gosh, I'm with Leela, I don't struggle with any mental health issues other than some severe anxiety potentially, but you can the whole time listening to that song, it's just oh my gosh, you're going through it with him.
Yeah.
And he has this incredible ability to storytell.
Yeah.
And it's just 2 people. It's just him and the guitarist, but it's creating this whole story that, he's not saying anything other than he's not just singing his song.
Yeah.
But he's creating this whole, it's very theatrical.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you need that, buy-in to create this emotion with people that are not there with you. They can't feel what you're feeling. So you have to bring that buy-in somehow, or get that buy-in somehow. And he just does an incredible job of just putting you, it's so raw and so, the setting of it.
I was just going to say the setting of it, where it's nothing. There's a bat, a chair.
Dingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dirty.
Dirty. It's almost that's what our minds are like.
It puts you in that emotional state.
It puts you in that dark spot.
That
That
dark.
dark area,
Can I get out? It was bars, you know,
Yeah.
trapped in your own mind.
He's like an artistic musical genius.
Yeah.
100%.
And so incredibly talented. He's his it's so fast, and like
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, you can't follow him, and
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you
I-
dig yourself out of that?
Yeah.
I also love his voice.
Yeah.
Just something
Yeah.
different, and it's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Black Pegasus, for getting us on the REN track. I
I
think
call
we're
it the Ren rabbit hole.
probably
Yeah.
gonna go down the REN rabbit hole.
We're going
Yeah.
down it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Head over to Black Pegasus's page. Check out our first react to Ren on his page. And then we're probably
Yes.
going to be doing more collabs with Black Pegasus and doing more Ren reacts on our page because he's phenomenal, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
we already are in love with him.
for
So.
it.
Here for it. So thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.